Roblox Bedwars just released a new helicopter update, so me and my friend are gonna see how many myths we can test in just 8 minutes. So the first myth is that if you take a grappling hook and a helicopter and use them at the same time, then you will just fly across the map. I have my friend in a helicopter and we're gonna try and grapple on, and it doesn't really work. I also tested if I could just grapple onto my friend's helicopter mid-air, and it kind of just broke the grappling hook and the helicopter. So this next myth is that if you get 2 planes and put one of them in an end chest, apparently it'll cause the planes to duplicate. Let's go right here and buy a plane, and we'll put this one in the end chest. Then we'll buy another plane, and we're just gonna jump off the map. So I just reset, and the plane isn't in my inventory, but if we go over to the end chest, the other plane is still there. So the duplication glitch does not work. So this next myth is that apparently if we get a rocket launcher and shoot a helicopter with it, the helicopter will explode. I've got a rocket launcher, and my friend has a helicopter. So we're just gonna shoot at his helicopter and see if this is true. And after only 2 shots, the helicopter seems to be on fire. Let's try another shot. And the helicopter has just stopped flying. I wonder if we do one more shot, and yeah, that is true. The helicopter does explode. This next myth is that if we take a plane and fly it into a generator, apparently it'll give you more iron than you're supposed to get. I haven't collected any iron from this generator for the entire game, so theoretically, if I drive into this with a plane, I should get more than 100 iron. I've got my plane right above my generator, and we are gonna fly down and see what happens. I've only got 14 iron, and if we drive down, we got 229 iron now. I'm not too sure how this works. I think it might just stop the iron from capping it a certain amount. The Bedwars developers should probably patch this since this is kind of OP. This next glitch is that apparently if you have balloons equipped, you will fly higher in the helicopters. I'm in a helicopter with 3 balloons, and my friend is in a helicopter with 0 balloons. We're both gonna fly up in 3, 2, 1, go. And we are both pretty much flying at the same speed, so I don't think this works. This next myth is that apparently if you like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications, you will get all of the planes for free. I'm just kidding, guys, but I had to do a little plug right there. This next myth is that apparently if you fly under the map with the helicopter will just explode instantly on impact. I've got a helicopter, and we are about to fly under the map, and apparently once I fly up and touch this, the helicopter will explode. We're currently flying up. I'm kinda nervous. No, the helicopter doesn't explode. It just stays right there. The next myth is that apparently you can just keep flying endlessly into the void with the helicopter and you won't die. Normally, if you jump into the void, you'll die once you've reached a certain point, but apparently this isn't what happens with the helicopter. I'm in a helicopter, and we are currently flying down into the void. I'm kinda scared that I'm gonna die, but so far, we are looking pretty good, and it's not even letting me go down any further now. I'm gonna have my friend jump down to where I'm at and see if he will die, and yeah, he can go down a lot further than me. So this myth is partly true and partly false, because you can fly into the void with the helicopter and you won't die, but it also stops you from flying down a certain amount. I'll give this myth a half true, half false. Although the helicopter did cap at a certain point when we tried to go into the void, what happens if we go into the sky? I've got my helicopter, and we're gonna start flying up. I've been flying up for quite a while now, and it doesn't really seem to be capping. And I'm now holding E, and it is not going up any further. So yes, it is true that there are caps for how high you can fly and how low you can fly. The next myth is that apparently if you use a drone while in a helicopter, your helicopter will just stop flying. I've got a drone spawned in, and I've got a helicopter. I've gone up as high as you possibly can with the helicopter, and I'm gonna equip my drone. And my helicopter isn't exploding, but it's still flying whenever I control the drone, which is pretty cool. So theoretically, you could explode the helicopter if you crash it while you're flying the drone, but it isn't just gonna explode on impact. So I guess this myth is half true, half false. So this next myth is that apparently you can jump out of a helicopter and land in another helicopter, and you won't take any fall damage. I've got my friend right down below me, and we're just gonna jump and try to land in his helicopter. Yeah, I don't really know if it's possible to land in another helicopter. You guys can let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any other myths you want to test out, and I will see you all in the next video.